Gosh, this does feel ever so slow. I don't know why.
We are going slow.
But we are going forwards. Honest, we're not going backwards quite yet. But I'm going to do a video off to the side.
That's
Back
it.
yet. What? Yeah.
Take a photo. Exactly that one.
Ah,
it
hang on.
skirts all the way round, and then it has Prestas on the corner. And then ask them where they got it from.
Ask him where he got it from.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you could just send that to AJ and say,
can we have one like this, please?
we don't want you to come out and measure up.
They'd have to come out and measure up, or we'd have to
That's
take
gonna
it
cost.
to them. No, you can't do it without them coming to measure up. How can you do that?
It's a standard boat. I got the technical drawings. And technically it's wood all and metal all round.
Technically.
No, it's quite easy to do because you just take the other canopy and say it's like that, measure it off that. That's your model at the front.
Yeah, I don't see them.
Just make it 80 foot long.
Make 80 foot long to cover the entire boat.
Yeah, exactly. It'll go over the whole boat.
Actually, they do car covers, so why don't they do full-size boat
I
covers?
think they call them polytunnels.
Polytunnel, okay. No, we had that conversation. I'm sure we've had this conversation
It's been
before.
so long since we went fast, I almost forgot where the gear shift is.
Where the?
Gear shift.
Yeah. God. Why don't they do boat covers? Or do they do boat covers? We just haven't been looking for them. And if they do them, they'd have to do them for different sizes and different shapes, wouldn't they? I know most, sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes. I know most narrowboats are kind of that shape, flat roof and pointy bit at the front and roundy bit or square bit at the back, but I suppose cars are different shapes, aren't they? Oh! That made me laugh actually as we were coming through one of the estates near where we lived. There was a car that had a cover on it, and it even had little side pod bits for its mirrors.
Oh, side pockets.
Yeah, side pockets for its mirrors.
So they obviously didn't buy the foldy-in mirrors.
No.
That
That just made me look like this car was sat there with a cover with ears on it.
Maybe that's the reason that the cover stays on, is because
it could,
the
yeah,
ears
because it's
hold it.
yeah.
It's like a pair of glasses. If you don't have ears,
You don't have ears. Your
you don't have
glasses
glasses.
are. Yeah. You could have a monocle.
But that's what people must have to buy when they've got folding wing mirrors.
What, monocles?
A monocle.
Oh, right. What?
Ooh, am I going to get the camera?
Right, you've got to tell them to duck if they're going to get it on the back of the head. No, you've missed them.
How disappointing we didn't hit that lot there. Clip me around the back of the head. Oh, look at this.
That's not your aim.
This
It's not your aim to hit people around the back of the
is a
head.
Roman canal. We've got a straight bit now.
Is it a straight bit? And there's another boat.
I want to go
that's
zigzag down it.
you.
I am literally
What, like
going,
normal?
I am literally going sideways down the straight bit of the canal at the moment. Is that
Yeah,
not
okay, because
sideways?
you're doing that.
Okay, maybe when we actually get out into the centre of it, we
Yeah.
can go straight.
Right, back to my cup of tea, which is still a bit warm. Not sure I'm going to get it. Straight
into the sun now.
Straight into the sun.
I don't know what you're photographing because I can't see. I'm
I can't
squinting.
see a thing now. Right, let's do that again. see if we can get the church. Ah, tree. It's always the way, isn't it? Oh, something to film. Oh, that looks good on the hill. Can you see it? There.
It's a bit big for a kestrel. What the hell's that is flying around?
Ooh.
It just keeps coming over as a black
that is
shadow.
no, that's a red kite.
Yeah, it just came over as black and I couldn't see any colouring in it at all.
I'm not sure I'm actually getting it because I can't.
Yeah, now I can see it. Now we can see a bit more. It's getting closer. Circling above us.
I've completely lost it now.
Alright, it's circling above that field.
People say I lost it years ago, but you know, I completely lost the... I don't know if I got that. We'll have to...
It's coming back now.
Oh, what?
You. There it goes. It's come back. And
No, forget it. It's a red kite, big bird, fantail.
And it disappeared over in the field while Mark was
It's
trying
over,
to
it's
take
there, over
photos,
there.
and
Hang
now
on.
it's decided actually let's come this side. This field's nicer. It's got no hedgerow.
It's got no
You
hedgerow.
can
I
see
can't.
me.
I still can't see it on my camera because I've got it zoomed in. Come back a bit.
The red kite
Right.
is a medium-large bird of prey. It is part of the raptor family, along with eagles,
so
buzzards
rich
and
now.
harriers that are mainly active during daylight hours.
I'd never be a wildlife photographer. There's a load of ducks
Behind.
swimming behind, and it
Behind
looks like
us.
it's eyeing them up.
Well, I thought you meant we had a procession.
Yeah. Well, we're not catching them up, so we're voting
No, the
from.
ducks.
Oh, the
behind
ducks.
us.
Sorry. Oh, my eyes are watering.
Kites were native to most of the UK and throughout history have been seen as pests, which eventually led to most of the population of red kites being wiped out. With only a handful of breeding pairs left in South Wales, the programme to reintroduce the birds started in 1989.
No doubt at this point I'll be saying something about the red kites being reintroduced in this country X number of years ago and all that sort of thing as the voiceover.
And loitering around Bridge 58.
Yeah. What, the voiceover bloke, yeah.
And throughout the 1990s, Swedish, Spanish and German red kites were introduced across England, Ireland and Scotland.
Standing up there with a megaphone.
The reintroduction programme has been hailed as a success. The number of breeding pairs across the country are now so large the RSPB are no longer carrying out annual surveys.
Right, is there anything left of my tea?
There's a little bit left.
Did you need to put anything on charge, like your tablet or anything, whilst we're...
No, we haven't. We've hardly used it, so it's.
I didn't know what was on it from watching
it was fully
vlogs this
charged, so
morning.
it should be all right. Is anything else need going on charge?
The Hoover we did at home on solar.
Yeah.
You've just done the wetback on solar.
Probably when we come to a stop, I think, oh, we should have charged that. But no, I don't think at the minute. I think my phone was.
We're going to try and do the curly chips.
Yeah, we've got curly
slices
fries and slices
beans.
and baked beans. Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. We're doing 5-star gourmet eating tonight with curly fries. What pasties did you pick out?
Well, they were curly until I put them into the Tupperware tub,
Oh,
and then they got straightened out. It's like
putting the lid on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, why did you buy curly fries? You can't get them into the Tupperware tub. If you bought straight fries, you could line them up like matchsticks.
I just fancied curly fries. Yeah, I haven't had curly fries for years.
It's like if I'd have had time yesterday, I would have got your curly fries and I'd have put them in a round wet tub in curls.
In curls, but you haven't. You didn't have time, so you straightened each one and put it
Taken
into
the
a tub
curlers out,
instead. Yeah.
I've taken the curlers out, and by the time they've defrosted, you'll have no bounce left in your curlers.
I will try and take a picture if I remember of our curly fries later. So the last time we were on this stretch was July. No, August. It was August. Beginning of August.
Yeah, beginning of August, yeah. It wasn't quite, we'd passed July being south of Milton Keynes, or Milton Keynes and south. But yeah, it just seems like ages. We've been out a long time this year.
We have, yeah. I did say earlier that we hadn't got the walkie-talkies out. And I was saying that you didn't want to wear your mic whilst you were doing vlogs because we have a history of dropping stuff into the canal. And I said it's just getting back into the swing of doing things, isn't it, really? I thought we came down that lock flight quite nicely because we were getting off and helping and doing.
We were solo.
Yeah.
And we just bumped in at the right time, at the right place to join up with other crew.
And did you notice that?
But I hung around and helped them.
Yeah.
On
Okay.
Well, didn't I? I hung around and helped them.
I was going to say, didn't you notice that when you told me that I had to do the locks, all of a sudden we had help, and when you were doing it, it was.
No, I was going to make comment about that. Actually.
Yeah.
It's like.
It's a bit like the time we came down the Marsworth flight, and all of a sudden I had that whole family helping with the locks, and all the kids, the girls on one side, the boys on the other. Which you'll recall from vlog number.
I only had help when we were coming up through Braunston and the Braunston tunnel before that.
Yeah, it was clear, by the way.
And other than that, normally when I'm doing the locks...
Yeah, there is a canoeist on the left.
Yeah, you just about see him, but they're by the other boat.
Yeah.
Which is about 8 boat lengths ahead of us.
I'm giving you advance warning, there is a canoeist.
He's now going to do a donut in front of us.
It did actually look like a canoe rather than a kayak. Is it long and...
I don't know, yeah, it's kayaky, it's kind of pointed at the front.
Yeah, no, that does actually look like a canoe.
Take it he's going to go through the bridge.
Yeah. He's in the reeds at the minute.
He's not in the reeds.
Oh, he's not. It looked like he was for a
he's
second.
Paddling both sides. In fact, there's a second one following behind.
So there is.
He's not in the reeds.
No.
But
No.
wasp there.
Yeah.
Just gone into the canopy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Something just flew out, I think.
It's
So.
come back out again. It's
Yeah.
gone that way.
Yeah. I. I do keep thinking about a Canadian canoe or no, and then I remember our adventures on different camping holidays and bits and pieces where it ended up I was sat in a canoe with my feet in trainers wedged in and didn't really feel that safe. And from what I recall, you spent most of the time doing pirouettes because it just kept going round in circles for you.
This is up at...
This was down at Buddens. Yeah. It was an old quarry, wasn't it? That they
Yeah, I much
filled up with
prefer the
water.
hovercrafts in the old quarry over in Wales.
Yes. Yeah.
Single
That wasn't
seater.
Wales. That was Devon.
Oh, was it Devon? It was
Adrenaline Quarry.
No, that's right. It was.
They don't do them any longer.
No, was that not Eden Project? Adrenaline Quarry.
It was up the road from the
From
Eden
it,
Project. Yeah, it was
I
another
keep
quarry
thinking
up
it's Wales because of the zip wire in Wales, but it's not.
there. Yeah.
It's,
No. No.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's annoying that they don't do those.
Yeah, they were fun at the time.
And very
I still remember
polluting,
falling
I'm sure.
off.
I'm sure they're very polluting. Surely they can do lithium battery ones.
Mm.
You can't get
Not
much
sure.
for solar power on top of a rubber ring, can you really?
No.
So
No, they were individual little hovercraft things, and it was
individual
like
rubber rings
yeah.
with a base in it, so you didn't go right the way through
and
it and have it
was
up your armpit.
the seat on it was like a
School chair.
school chair, plastic school chair.
Well, the kind of school chairs we had. School chairs for older people were wooden.
What, with metal
No,
the
were
metal
wood-
frame?
were wooden-
no,
were
we
wooden
didn't.
chairs.
Yeah, well, yes, they were, weren't they? But no, it wasn't the wooden
And then there was
chair
a
type.
recession, and everybody didn't have any power, so they just burnt them. And by that time, people had invented plastic.
Plastic, yeah. What in the early 70s? Yeah, people
Yep.
invented plastic
Invented plastic.
to replace Bakelite and wood.
Yep. Baker-like chairs weren't really a hit. I think they were more like stools.
Oh, right,
Baker-like
okay.
stools. Baker-like bucket seat.
No, I don't think I
ABS.
don't think they existed, did they really? Bakelite was really used for radios and other gadgety things.
Insulation, you know.
Mm. Kitchen stuff, wasn't it? Really, I suppose for early food mixers, motorised food mixers were a kind of Bakelite type thing. And then they
Coming
very
up
quickly
to
moved into.
Kingfisher Marina.
It is Kingfisher Marina, yeah. Do you want to
Wow,
stop
we
talking about
remember-
Bakelite now?
We remembered being here
Yeah.
for a couple of months, wasn't it? Or a month. It was a month.
We moored
Month
for a
and a bit.
month about 2 or 3 years back, and I did the failed attempt at recording the red arrows, which you can watch in vlog.
Yeah, which were visiting Silverstone.
They were
I think.
visiting. It was Silverstone weekend, so they were doing a display for there. We're not too far away from. It is Silverstone, isn't it? Northampton way.
They're going into Baxter's for servicing.
They might be turning around to do a pump
No,
out, or they could be
they
turning
are.
into.
They are definitely going in.
Yeah, watch where your front's going.
Yeah, they're definitely going in. And they are definitely
And they're stopping.
not going in backwards or turning around to go in forwards.
No, I think they're just lining up to.
Right, that means we can overtake them.
You need what?
It means we can overtake them.
You can overtake them, yeah. At a rate of tick over, yeah.
Yep.
Like whoosh.
Oh, look at this amazing
Amount of mooring, because we don't want to
Look
stop
at
here.
all of this mooring space here, guys.
Yeah, we don't need to stop here. That's
No,
why there's
it's like
mooring spaces. You know
Nobody
that.
moors here in October.
Yeah.
They just moor in here when it's the end of July or before the last week of the end of July.
Well, that's
Which is
because
when
they were
we need
cleared away
Every
from.
3 years.
You're turning into the moaning boater
Yeah.
again.
Every 3 years we'd like to do that.
Yeah.
So in 3 years' time. can you
Yeah,
just-
it will
like
be
that?
3 years because it's done this year. Done. So yeah, we were only popping out for a blacking at the beginning or the end of July, and we didn't go back. So that was a
No turning
just-
back.
no turning back. Don't look back.
So who's coming through that bridge hole now? Can you see anybody?
No.
It's a way off yet, but
Well, I know we're way off, but no, I can't see anyone. Can I sit back down now?
kind of swings off to the left, doesn't it?
It does, but I still can't see anyone.
And that looks quite busy, doesn't it, as well, Kingfisher? That looks like there's
Yeah.
a couple of moorings that are
Yeah.
free or vacant.
Well, it's autumn, isn't it now? So people
Yeah, starting to
don't.
see how-
It's a glorious day actually.
It's brilliant for this time of year.
Yeah.
And a weekend.
Yeah. I was speaking to the other couple on the boat that were going up singly in the locks, and
Oh,
she's.
yeah.
I said, "Oh yeah, we dodged the rain yesterday." They didn't have any rain yesterday. That's all. So they
Didn't
must have
any
been.
rain, so they skipped it. Didn't they?
They've missed it completely.
Why does
so.
that look like that should say after 8 in that style of writing, Elfie May?
Yeah.
It looks like it should be sign written as an after 8.
After 8, yeah. Maybe they just like that font.
You can see that over Mark's right shoulder, the
Oh,
after
yeah.
8 boat.
Right.
What's that word mean?
Syncopation.
Yeah, look it up. I can't think what it means. Look it up. What does it mean?
In time with, you're syncopated.
No, syncopation. Is that the
Syncopation.
I get the word sync, but yeah, I had never have.
Syncope. I've got the wrong glasses on again. In music, syncopation is a variety of rhythms played together to make a piece of music, making part or all of a tune or piece of music off beat. More simply, syncopation is a disturbance of interruption of the regular flow of rhythm, a placement of
Hold on.
rhythmic
So it's not
stresses
being
or
synchronised,
accents
it's a reverse
where
of
they
being
wouldn't
synchronised.
normally occur.
So it's being
It's
out of
basically
sync.
yeah, but it's
But in
by
harmonies.
playing and passing the different parts of the harmony to different instruments throughout, you make the tune. It's basically what they're saying.
Okay.
I'm not sure that was what I was saying to begin with, but that's what it means. There you are, we've educated. What's the composer? Let me put my other glasses on.
Sun's gone behind the clouds. You don't need to bother now.
Alright, I'm
Right,
back.
let's.
Let me put my other glasses on because there's a piece of music that we used to play at the school band. It's a piece of music called Syncopated Clock, which was written by, it's a song by Leroy Anderson. There's quite a, we used to play, I'm sure we used to play that one. I can't play it now because we'll hit copyright issues, but I will play
Maybe
it.
if you could just
And if
bring
it
along
was,
an orchestra.
if we just bring on the orchestra and show it, actually there are YouTube, so I could link off to it. But I will double check it's the right piece of music. It's the one that I thought it was, and we'll.
So the way I'm reading this now, in layman's terms, you have someone playing the spoons, right? They could be syncopated with someone playing the teaspoons.
Well, and the dessert spoon, of course, and don't forget the soup spoon.
Oh yeah, hold on. They've got to be playing the spoons to start with.
Yeah, but then that's really the spoon is an
Irisms.
instrument in its own right, isn't it?
It's spoonerisms.
So
Okay.
that's a completely different subject.
Yeah.
That's like saying, instead of saying car park, saying park arc.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking through reading glasses down the canal, and everything's blurred. So no, you'd need to pass it to a different instrument. I am looking ahead, but I'm also pulling my trousers up. There's that wide beam's moored, but there is a boat beyond that's coming our
this
way, and there's one going the
through-
other way.
Through a bridge, isn't it? Down
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
So you've got plenty of room through the bridge hole.
Yeah. We'll meet him at the wide beam.
You meet him at the wide beam, yeah, just as everything narrows down into a...
Oh, let's go meet him at the wide beam.
Anyway, syncopated clock, the good thing about that is it features an alarm clock right at the end. It's quite a nice piece of music, actually. It's Leroy Anderson did the other one about the typewriter as well, which is possibly more famous.
Okay, that's famous, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the famous.
Yeah.
And I know I need to slow down for the moored boat, but...
Yeah, you need to slow down for more boat, but you're going in at a rate of 50 knots, yeah? You just don't want to meet them there, but you're going to, aren't you?
I'm going to, because there's a narrowboat
Because
the
you
other
sped
side
up.
as well.
You sped up as they sped up.
Well, how else are you going to play chicken?
Well, yeah, exactly.
How else are you going to play? Dodge the duck.
What was a duck?
Dodge the duck.
Dodge the duck. Not dodge the chicken.
They have actually sped up, haven't they? Because they've got
Yeah.
a proper weight behind them as they come into that single boat.
They've seen your bow wave breaking.
Yeah, but it's gone now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the chap that does all the
Yeah.
chandlery chap.
Boat handyman.
Boat
No,
handyman.
no.
Oh, no, okay.
No, it's not the chandlery boat, it's boat
Well, I thought
handyman.
he's got bits and pieces
Yeah.
as well, so.
Oh, yeah.
But- Kimberley. It's even quicker than this.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Chuck, 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 chuck. I've got the tune playing in my head now for syncopated clock. No, not the typewriter one. No,
that
no,
one.
it's more da 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 da.
Sing it, it'll get picked up.
That sort of thing.
Okay.
Now we won't get copyright claimed on that because it was me and I probably got it completely wrong, but if you listen to it, it's available on most of the streaming music, and I'll try and put a link somewhere off to the YouTube for it if I remember to do it, or if this bit even stays in the vlog. Oh, I've now got Wandering Star in my brain, as in I was born under a...
Do you think it has a kind of
What?
lean or a veer?
Have you got a
We
leaning?
go, oh, there's another one going,
Hmm?
bobbing up and down.
Oh, branch. Yeah. Who sung I Was Born Under a Wandering Star?
Oh, no,
It's a very,
it's
very
like-
deep throat,
it's
deep,
like
deep
John
voice.
Wayne stuff,
It
and
was
it's-
something like that,
it's
wasn't
not-
it?
It's, I'm sure he's covered it
I
or
was
something.
born, that sort of thing, wasn't it? Quite deep.
He's probably
manly
covered it or
voice.
something.
Eh?
He's probably covered it or something, hasn't he? I
Yeah.
don't know that it would be his. I'm trying to. I know. I'm not
It was
going
it was a
to.
bit more sung than a William Shatner song.
Yeah. Okay.
But all right, speed up now.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.